Hello, my name is Richard Lowe, and I am the owner of The Writing King. Today on Facebook, somebody asked me what the most important thing to remember about writing a memoir is. Well, I do a lot of memoirs, because I'm a ghostwriter, and memoirs are part of the nature of the business. And I think one of the most important things is to filter out the exciting and important and interesting from the day-to-day dull routine, or the something that appears to be interesting but really isn't, and to create a story out of that. Not just because lives are just typically go from A to B to C to D to E, and how do you turn that into something interesting? How do you turn that into a story? Like something that happened in your life, and how did that come about, and what did it lead to, and how did you make choices about it, and so forth. Because what we really want in any book, regardless of what it is, if it's like a memoir or fiction, is a story of some kind, is something interesting to happen. So in a life that was a life of, say, domestic abuse, I get offers for doing these all of the time. Domestic abuse happens, and that's fine. But how did you get out of that situation? And what did you do after that? Did you help other people get out of domestic abuse? Did you have to turn your life around? What kind of story can you pull out of this, and theme and hopefulness comes out of this story of tragedy? That's what's important about the story that you're writing, is what came out of it. So if you're a businessman and you started in, say, as poor, and you made a bunch of money, and you invested, and it was really risky, and you had a lot of trouble, and then you turn it around and so forth and made a great business out of it, that's an interesting story that we want to hear. But if you just write, as a businessman, I invested and things happened and the business went normally and everything's hunky-dory, that's kind of dull. And we want more than that when we have stories. So the most important thing about a memoir to me is making it into a story, something interesting, something with a theme that you build up and then down and then up and then down. So a story arc, character arcs, how did you grow, what did you learn, how did your friends grow, how did they learn, and so forth. I hope that was helpful. My name is Richard Lowe. I'm the owner of The Writing King. You can find me at thewritingking.com. That's thewritingking.com. Or you can get to my training classes at fictionmasterclass.com. Thank you for watching.